Awesome. Yeah, so what we'd do first is I thought we'd just have a little Q&A. So if anyone during the week had any issues or wanted to get clarity on anything, you can jump on and ask. Yeah, so if anyone does have questions.
I actually have a question, which you probably covered. Oh, I did watch the first recording. I missed the first hour last week. But so when you're actually doing your recordings, I think I asked you what microphone you use last week, but what program do you use to record, or what do you record on?
Yeah. So I actually put in the links, I put a link to Lawrence Akers' training, but also a link to the HNZ Zooms, because Lawrence did a few Zooms on how to use a program called Audacity.
Oh, yeah.
So those Zooms, they're free to watch. It's just on my YouTube link. They're both about an hour long, and it goes through little tricks, how to use Audacity, how to edit it to make it good quality. Like I said, if you're going to get into doing, professional stuff, lots of it, I do recommend this training because there's, to make it really amazing. But if you jump on that Zoom, it will give you all the basics, and Audacity is free, and it's amazing. Like yesterday, I just I had a friend that made a recording, and in about 20 minutes we'd taken out all the breaths, and we had taken out all the clicks and made the sound really good and chucked on the music. So once you get the hang of it, you spend a little bit of time learning it, it's super simple to use and free. So you can't use it on a phone, you have to use it on a laptop or a computer. But it's amazing, and like I said, it's free. We like that.
Fantastic. Yeah, I actually downloaded it years ago. I've got it on my laptop, but again, it was like, I haven't got time to look into that, so I've never done anything with it. I've always just gone to a recording studio and recorded, which obviously is an expensive option, but
it's super free. And like, you can literally at the start of it, if you wait 5 seconds, it's in the video, if you wait 5 seconds to speak, you can actually grab that 5 seconds. It will make a recording of that 5 seconds, and then you select the whole lot, and it will take out any sound that it heard in those first 5 seconds, and so you get a really clean recording instantly. And then you just go through and tidy it up, put the music on, balance it, and send it to MP3. It's super easy. It's this, once you go through the basics, then you can have cool effects going. And I mean, like Lawrence teaches how to do binaural beats and brainwave entrapment, and yesterday he was teaching AI stuff. So it's it's an amazing program to use.
Okay, thank you.
It's super easy. Any other questions?
You talked about the microphone, the Shure MV7. I had to look at those. They're obviously quite expensive, and I'm way just starting out. What's a cheaper?
There's one called a Blue Yeti, and I think that's still quite expensive. Before I was using the Shure one, and like I said, my house is not, I'm never going to get quiet, and the Shure will take away barking dogs, which is amazing. Like if the dogs are barking at the door, it only focuses on my voice. So for me, and I make a lot of recordings. My last microphone was I got it from JCar for $90. I don't even know the brand. I just went in and got what was there. So I don't think you have to be, especially for what we're doing, it doesn't have to be a perfect microphone. One of the best recordings I've ever done, I sent it to my brother because he checks them out, and he goes, what microphone we're using, that's a good recording. And I had just done it on my phone with music playing. I don't recommend that, because if you have music playing in the background and then you try to edit, you can't, because you're going to stuff the music up. But I mean, just go to, I know quite a few people are even using the Kmart one, but I don't know what that's like. But definitely if you went into JCar, or can't remember the other shop that's kind of, is it JB Hi-Fi or something like that? If you went in there for about $100, I'm sure you'll get a microphone that's fine. Just ask them. And I know even at the music shops, like the rock shop, they do a little like $200 pack, which comes with the stand, the microphone, the podcasting pack.
I got one off of Marketplace for like $40 the other day as well. It's a great place to look for secondhand ones. You don't want to spend money.
Yeah. So just basically decide what your budget's going to be, and then go shopping
Trying to
and see
get
if you
started before spending a ton of money.
yeah. So it's so podcast, they tend to be called podcasting or gaming microphones as well. They can be called when you look them up. But yeah, I wouldn't go out. Like I said, I went for that one specifically because I have a noisy house. But I mean, my last recording I didn't use it. I just used the mic off my my Mac, and then I just edited it. But you definitely get a different quality sound when it's far away from you. It's not the best.
Thanks.
Cool. Any other questions? Any other questions around what your actual program is? Does anyone need any help or anything like that? Help with ideas?
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
I decided to change the name of my program, but I did a little bit of a search. So I wanted to do it around overwhelm, because basically that's what screws up the nervous system, right?
Yeah.
And that's what people would be searching for. They're not going to be searching for a nervous system. But like, there's so much with overwhelm, right? And I'm just wondering, I don't know if we're going to cover this today or not, like how to use the robot to generate good titles for products.
Yeah.
Yeah, because overcoming overwhelm is so trite, right? Like it's just,
Yeah, and it's
so
also,
many...
I think Vicky will go into this because the name has to actually catch what the person is feeling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And they might not use the word overwhelm, even though we know it is. So it'll be a good thing to brainstorm. And yeah, Vicky will go through that today, like how to create the catchy name, the name that's actually going to, one, be probably good SEO, but two, make people go, I really want that,
And that isn't done over and over and over again.
Yeah. So that's definitely what today is about.
Super. Yay.
Awesome. Cool. So put your hands up if you did manage this week to actually get the idea of what the recordings are, not necessarily make them, but have a plan in front of you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very
Is
cool.
anyone who has no clue? Excellent.
Oh yeah, we have, I think, Rebecca, did you say no clue? Oh.
No, I've formulated an idea, and because I was on the course this week as well, so part of the week, so yeah, and it's given me the confidence to talk to my clients, and it's obvious all the different things that I could do, so it's
cool.
Easy.
Awesome. All right, so I'm going to mute now, and Vicky can take it away.
Thank you very much.
Do you want me to spotlight you, Vicky?
Spotlight me, or I'm going to share a screen as well, so put me as a co-host. Awesome. Well, hi everybody. Here we go. All right. Hi, everybody. I just thought quickly, first of all, I'll introduce myself because there's a few faces here that I haven't met yet. So hello, my name's Vicky Santiago. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and a business coach, and I work with helping hypnotherapists and other wellness professionals to grow their practices. So I've been working quite closely with Justine. We have our membership content accelerator. If you haven't heard about that yet, by all means, come and chat with us in the break about that, as well as running the Digital Boost Mastermind. And so today I'm here to talk to you about how actually, once you've got this idea for this program, how to actually get it out there into the world and make money from it and create that ongoing income stream to help you, create more stability and consistency in your business. So today we're going to break what we're doing down into 3 parts. First of all, we're going to talk about packaging your program. Then we're going to talk about what assets and bits and pieces you need to create in order to sell your program. And then we're going to talk about actually selling it. So today, the plan is that we're going to be really hands-on. I don't want this to be just a training where you sit and passively watch it. and then think, right, okay, that was good, I'll come back to that later, and 20 years later, right, Stephanie, never actually do. So the goal is today, we may even break into some smaller groups if we want to sort of workshop names and workshop email copy and all that kind of thing. So make sure that you have a pen and a piece of paper nearby, or somewhere to take notes, and let's get into it. Awesome. So last time we've looked at how to actually create your program. And it looks like everybody's got a fair bit of an idea of what they're actually going to create. So you've got an idea perhaps of the topic that you're wanting to do it around. As Gabrielle mentioned, it's about having somebody in mind, a problem in mind that you're solving, so that we can be specific in a niche. This doesn't necessarily mean this is going to be the only thing that you're going to work on in your business, but it means that for this particular product, you have a specific person and a specific problem in mind that you're solving for them. And we're really going to draw on that information as we go through today, because this is where all of our good marketing words and energy is going to come from, is really being clear on who we're serving and why and how. So first things first, we're going to look at how to create an actual package around this idea that we have. Now, we're going to talk about names, but we're also going to talk a little bit about what this package actually is. So the first thing I would like you to do is to grab your pen and paper, your notepad on your phone, however you prefer to work, and just take a moment now and just visualize your ideal client, the person that you are creating this solution for. So we'll just take a couple of moments and just, again, maybe you've got notes from last time, maybe you want to just reiterate it in your head now that you've thought about it a little bit more. First of all, you can write down information. For example, is it relevant if they're male or female, for example, or a particular age range? Now, age range can be relevant because it might influence the type of promotion that you do and also the types of wording that you're using, right? So we're looking at a bit of a demographics around them. Who are they? What's relevant, like age, gender, family, work, location, all those kinds of elements. So just take a moment to jot those down. And if you're struggling with this, you might like to think of a favorite client that you had for this issue, someone that was really great to work with, and use them as your customer avatar. Another thing you might want to add is, where are they going to go to search for help for their problem? Are they going to go to Google? Are they going to go to Facebook? Are they going to go to Instagram? Are they going to talk to their friends? Are they going to go to the doctor? And the next piece to answer is, what is the problem that they're wanting to solve in their mind, in their words? What is it that's keeping them up at night that they're desperate to find a solution for? When you're done with that, just give us a thumbs up reaction. Fabulous. Okay, so now that you've got a bit of an idea about who it is that you're creating this solution for, the next thing is, I'd like you to imagine that they're on an island right now. And this island is Struggle Island. Okay, so this is where they are stuck in their problem. And across the way, over the sea, they can see another island where everybody is hanging out and having an amazing time. This is Solution Island, which is where they want to be when everything is taken care of. Okay, so your program is the boat that gets them from where they are struggling on this island across to where they want to be with their ideal solution. So focusing now on Struggle Island, what does that look like for them? So how is this problem showing up in their life? If you were to watch a YouTube video of them living with this problem, what would you notice? How is it affecting how they feel? How is it affecting how they act? How is it affecting their relationships? How is it affecting their finances and how they spend their time? How is it affecting their health? And especially if you have client forms where you've intakes where you've made notes about the actual words that they're using to describe these problems and how it's affecting their lives, by all means go through and mine data from those as well. Again, just give me a thumbs up when you think you've done what you need to do there. Now, of course, the next task is to explore Solution Island. So again, tapping into your ideal customers' words as much as you can. What is it that they want instead? How do they want to feel? How do they want to act? How do they want their life, their relationships, their health? All those things. How will they know that that solution, that problem has been resolved? All right, give me a thumbs up when you've done what you need to do. Excellent. Okay, so now we've got an idea of where they are and where they want to go. Now let's talk a little bit about your boat that you're creating here. Now, one thing when it comes to marketing that really makes a difference in creating marketing and copy that captures people's attention and that really helps them want to purchase your product, that people often get wrong is what's called features and benefits. So often I see when people are trying to sell something and it's not landing, it's because you're selling what they get. In other words, you get 6 hypnotherapy recordings, right? You get a course. But who here woke up this morning thinking, oh, I really want another course in my life? Yeah. Yeah, apart from Justine. But actually, and I Justine doesn't mind me calling her out here, I know that it's not actually that Justine wants another course. What Justine wants is the mental stimulation of learning something new, right? She wants to procrastinate on doing the work she's supposed to be doing because she can be learning instead. So all of these are actually benefits, right? Rather than the feature, which is the course itself. Does that make sense? So a feature is like the actual things that you're going to give them, the deliverables, like a course, audio recordings, a session, all that kind of thing. The benefits are, as the name suggests, the benefits that they're going to get as a result of doing the session, listening to the audios, doing the course. So, for example, the benefits, like I mentioned for Justine, it is about intellectual stimulation. It is about improving her expertise. It is about procrastinating. It is about whatever else it might be, right, Justine? Do you have
Not cleaning.
Not cleaning, exactly. So now that we know our struggle island and our solution island, I'd like you to have a look and just make a note of what the benefits are that they're getting from Solution Island, that they're getting as a result of going through your program. So if we're talking about a weight loss program, for example, the benefits are they are going to finally shift the extra weight. The benefits are they're going to feel lighter, they're going to feel freer, they might be able to play with their children more easily, they might be around for their family for longer, they might feel better about themselves. So now's the time to make a list of all of those benefits that people will get as a result of doing your program. All right, how are we doing? Okay, while we're in our client headspace, we've got one more thing we need to make a list of. And this is, excuse me, what are their objections? What might be reasons why they don't actually purchase? Is it time? Is it money? Is it fear? Is it limiting beliefs? What might be some reasons why they wouldn't go ahead? So of course you can keep adding to this. As I say, your notes and intake forms from client sessions are gold for going through and getting words. And if you, excuse me, aren't doing it already, from now on, whenever you have a client, make sure you write down any awesome words and phrases that they're using, because that's gold for your marketing in the future as well. I've often found people would reach out to me and they'd say, I need to work with you specifically because I read your website and it was like you're reading my mind. And that's the simple reason why, is I just use other people's words in my copy on my website. All right, let's have should we have 2 people who'd like to share just very quickly your island A, your struggle island and your solution island, and the benefits that your program offers. Have we got somebody who would like to share that just quickly?
I can go through mine.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so my program is about helping people stress less about work. So it's for the stressed out worker or business owner. And then, sorry, I'll just go down a bit here. Okay, on Struggle Island, they're probably waking up at night, ruminating a lot on work pressures and situations, probably complaining, blaming the whole situation on bosses and co-workers, and probably feeling trapped on Struggle Island. And then on Solution Island, they're going to have some great skills to manage the various people at work, bosses, co-workers. They're probably sleeping well, have a lot more balanced view on work, some good, some bad, and just enjoying work again, happier relationships outside of work. Then benefits, kind of the similar as actually sleeping better, less grumpy around family, feeling more relaxed at work and at home, more effective because they're not full of stress hormones. So they're probably thinking clearer, and just improved work relationships in general. And then objections. I think a lot of these people just think the situation is the cause. So they probably, some people believe it won't change because it's all the boss's fault or whatever. So I put that as one objection. And then there's all the usual too much, haven't got time because I'm already stressed out at work. That's me.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. So, excuse me, with these objections that people have, of course, we're going to use this in our marketing as well, right? We're going to use them in a couple of ways. First of all, in our copy. So you might say, you're wanting like a good subject line or something like, feel like you'll never get rid of your stress, right? That's going to capture someone's attention. You can also use that in your copy of like, you might feel like you can never get rid of your stress, but here's how I've done it. And many of my clients have done it too, that kind of thing as well. Or the other thing that we're going to talk in a moment is if you need to create bonuses, then you can also, if there's objections, then you might also want to create a specific bonus that would deal specifically with that objection. Like if you have bonuses, usually it would be for a much higher priced program. So for example, with a business coaching program, if it's like, a year's worth of business coaching and people's objection might be, oh, I don't know if I can come up with that much money, then a bonus might be how to get your first $1,000 in 20 days. Something like that. Alrighty, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, James. Who else has had one more person to share what they've come up with? Who's it going to be? Naomi, awesome.
I kind of changed my idea from last week, so I've quickly done a new one, which was really good. Thanks. So I think I'm going to do mine on something around like increasing people's intuition. So Struggle Island is you've got no confidence in your decision making, you don't know where to turn, you're feeling a bit isolated, you're possibly like in a narcissistic relationship, you're definitely like a people pleaser. yeah, your sleep's affected because you're worrying about all your problems that you have. And then, you know, the solution to this is, Solution Island is, you've got inner confidence, you've got that connection to your like inner intuition, your inner guide, you've got that decision making that you can access at any time. So my person is somebody who wants to come to a psychic all the time for answers. So it's like, you don't need to do that, guys. You can do this course and have your own inner empowering way, tips and tricks and ways to access your own inner guidance. So you're comforted, you feel really reassured. I think lots of my clients feel very on edge all the time. Yeah, you feel like, cheesy, but like universe has got your back, things work out for you because you're just in that good mindset. So the benefits for boat is you've got inner confidence, you've got a strong connection with your higher source, unlimited access to answers all the time for any problem, big or small, increase in intuition, your spidey senses, you know, really good, like around people, who's a good person to come into your life and not. Yeah, just deeply reassured that you're not alone, basically. Objections, definitely time, money, fear, limiting beliefs. I'm not spiritual enough, I can't do it. Or you've maybe done courses in the past, but they haven't really stuck. So that's kind of my person.
Awesome. I love that angle of, you know, somebody who's always reaching outside of themselves for help and guidance. It's about learning to trust their own intuition, right, and realize that they have everything within them already. So again, you can see coming up with against that money objection, you could say, hey, you're going to a spiritual coach or medium every week or whatever it is. How much is that costing you compared to, in comparison, my course is a pittance.
Yeah, that's such a good point. Yeah.
Awesome. Love it. Love it. Very cool. Thank you for sharing as well. Olga, did you have your hand up earlier? Did you want to share? Oh, just unmute yourself.
Unmute. Yes, yeah, I did it. So my topic is improve your sleep. People who have bad sleep, they may not fall asleep, or they may wake up in the night, or they have shallow sleep. So it affects their health and life. They have low energy, irritated, not focused, which is influencing work productivity, eat more and gain weight. Caffeine consumption and alcohol consumption to stimulate nervous system to be alive during the day. So the solution for them, they may want high energy levels, to be more productive at work and in life, improve their relationship maybe with their family because they are less irritated and anxious. Then they can do healthier eating or less eating, and they can get rid of caffeine or alcohol because their nervous system will be okay after getting good sleep. Then benefits, they will have more energy, more productive, they become calm and have more focused at work. They become lighter, just not gaining weight, become lighter and eating less. And they can make better decisions in life because they have quite good energy levels. Reasons why they don't purchase the course. I think that maybe my brand is new and not an authority. That's one thing. Maybe it is too expensive, maybe not, I don't know. Maybe they think they never get a good sleep because they have insomnia for many years and tried medications. And in this case, I can just show the clients cases, how they get rid of insomnia, and offer them some bonus sessions, maybe private sessions or online sessions, to help them get rid of anxiety or ruminating thoughts while why they can't fall asleep or so on. That's
excellent. Yeah, awesome. And great point that you bring up there, that, you know, they have created kind of this identity of being an insomniac, right?
yes.
And you can really help them in your marketing just through suggesting that they have taken on an identity and maybe they want to choose a new one.
Mhm.
You can also, as you mentioned, you'll let them know about other clients who have overcome this. So using those case studies is really powerful marketing as well.
Mhm.
So you're helping them to change their perspective over something, but you're also, as part of that, it's actually part of your marketing. You say this worked for this person, it could work for you too. Here's the link if you want to try it.
Yeah, I really had a funny story with a woman who came with insomnia. I just did some hypnosis and gave her some recordings. And then she came to me again with another issue and said that my friends just asked me, who are you sleeping with? Just private question. And she said, I'm sleeping with Olga because I'm listening to her recordings.
Awesome.
It was very funny story.
That's awesome. That's awesome. See how you can build that into your marketing as well. Excellent. All right. Well done, everybody. Everybody just grab a quick drink of water. Let's break the state for a sec. Whew. How are our brains doing?